All right. Did it just ask you for permission to record?
I just said okay.
Excellent. All right. Let's rock and roll here.
Now, do I have to speak or anything? Because I'm fixing to run in and get something to eat.
No, you can just mute and you good. It's recorded now, so whatever you miss, you can watch it later on the YouTube channel. All right. And yep, so you can go ahead and mute. I'm gonna get started. All right, everyone. Your host, Cy Smith, coming to you on the fourth Wednesday of the month. Every fourth Wednesday of the month, you guys, we have this conversation, this coordination, this collaboration of bringing our people together so that we can do better as a whole, as a collective. So you're gonna have multiple people getting on throughout this call. We normally go never over an hour, never over an hour. So we'll be under an hour. If no one gets on, I'm gonna go through the agenda so that way people will know what we should have been talking about, and then we're gonna conclude, and then you guys can watch the video later. All right, looks like we have a third person that got on. We always start with introductions. All right, so welcome to the call. This is being recorded. You guys agreed to that. Rady, I see you. I see you, Rady. Thank you for taking time out. So I'm gonna put a slide up, and we're gonna go through our introductions. Betty is taking care of some other business. Who's our other Zoom user? Who else is on with us here?
Taylor.
Reverend Taylor. All right, excellent, good stuff. So let's do this. Let me put the slide up so you guys will know. Actually, we need to get Duncan. Duncan Ellington should be on. So let's start with introduction. So my name is Cy Smith. My zip code is 46402. That's downtown Gary. And before I leave this earth, I want to see Black people loving each other, supporting each other, doing business with each other while traveling back and forth between here and Africa as if it's not a big deal. Rady, you want to go next? Same thing.
Hi, my name is Rady 60617. I am an inventor and I want to network with my other fellow inventors and people that can help me move my project forward that look like me.
All right, Reverend Taylor, it's on you.
Okay, my name is Reverend William Taylor, zip code 60629. I'm a minister. I am also a plumber and plumbing contractor affiliator. My goal, my goals, and my desire is to see that all plumbers of my ethnicity can come in together with unity, working collectively together, that we could make an embarkment on the work that's available for us to do.
Spoken well. Excellent. All right. And again, we're recording so others will be able to listen in. So let me put the slide up so you guys know what we're doing here and why we're doing it. There's three agendas today. There's always three agendas. The personal agenda, so it's a space for you guys to announce what you have going on. There's a zip code agenda, and then there's a professional agenda. The professional agenda is what you see here. It's about our book authors, our auto mechanics, bricklayers, carpenters, electricians, journalists, corner store owners, plumbers, painters, electricians, lawyers. So any of those professions may be jumping on this call while we're on here. And with anything we do, we want to make sure that you guys network and know each other. We as a whole is better when people know and can connect with each other offline. So this call isn't about saving the world on this call. It's about you guys meeting each other so y'all can take it offline and save the world. So with that in mind, this is the fourth Wednesday of the month. And so we're recording this now. And at the top of this document you're looking at, it says BW4. That W4 is the fourth Wednesday. This is the last Wednesday of this month. And the B is for the color blue. So just know that's what that means. There was a BW3 meeting last week. There was a BW2 meeting the Wednesday before that. So every Wednesday, there's 4 Wednesdays each month. There's a different group of Black businesses that we're talking to and trying to make sure that they're talking to each other on the assigned day. So on this document, you're looking at who we're trying to make sure know each other. All our auto mechanics, authors, bricklayers, carpenters, store owners, electricians, journalists, martial arts, lawyers, plumbers, and painters. Okay, give me 1 second. Someone didn't get the calling. Hold on 1 second.
Hello?
He's coming back. To the plumber, I need your telephone number.
Hello?
Oh, yes. Can you hear me?
Yes. Did you hear me give you the number?
No, I
Okay.
didn't. Let me get a pen. Ooh, that's what I was trying to get to. I said it. I said, you don't even have nothing to write it on. Give me 1 second.
Yeah, because I'm probably gonna get on a conference line pretty soon at church.
Oh, okay. All right. I'm ready.
312 312 0856.
I'm sorry. 08.
0856.
Okay. And need your name one more time.
William Taylor. The name of the association is called AAPCA, African American Plumbing Contractors Association.
Okay. Okay. And I need him to come back on here because I need a mechanic.
Oh, okay.
And I really try to utilize this service. I really, really do. And I've met some great women this week that are helping me and that I'm partnering with. So I'm really excited about that. Helen, good to see you on here.
Greetings, everyone. How are you?
I'm great.
I
All
am
right.
marvelous.
Sorry about that, you guys.
Mhm.
Okay, so that's one of our superstars. She's having trouble getting in, so she's gonna just call in. She won't be able to see what you guys are seeing up here, but at least she'll be able to listen in. And we are recording it, so she'll be able to catch up later. All right, we have some more new people get on. Helen, you want to do your introduction, your name, zip code, and what you want to see happen before you leave this earth?
Hmm. Greetings, everyone. My name is
Uh-oh, I can't
Helen.
hear you. Can you guys hear Helen?
Yeah, I hear.
Okay. Greetings, everyone. My name is Helen Jane Stewart Brooks Eel, and I am an inventor of the FURP. That's FURP 360. It stands for Female Urinal Receptacle Plus. It's good for the Rudy and the Tootie. It has a stand, and you can stand up over it to use your business, women, just like the men. And I yield.
I couldn't hear you, but you guys said y'all was able to hear her, correct?
Yeah, yes, I heard her.
Yes, I could hear her too.
Okay,
All
I'm
right,
in.
let me
This
do
is
one thing
Pamela
here. Let me
Will.
do one thing. I'm gonna come out and come right back in.
He just gonna go out and come back in, Pamela. I think.
Okay.
All right. I can hear it again. That's
Wonderful.
kind of downside if someone dial me. Let me put do not disturb on so we won't have that happen again. Okay, excellent. All right, so let me put the document up we're going to discuss here. And like I say, the purpose of this call is so you guys can meet each other. Networking is everything. We want to make sure people know what each other is working on. So what you're looking at right here is a business group meeting. Every Wednesday is economic day to us. Every Wednesday is the Black Boycott. Don't spend no money but with our people day. So we just want to make sure that it's 4 Wednesdays that at the end of the month, we can name 4 Black-owned businesses that we supported. And this is personal. My wife got to name her own 4. She can't use my 4 because this is about us being able to look in the mirror and know we're circulating money with our own people. This open forum so you guys can jump in whenever you have a question. Just feel free to tap in. So this document here allows us to know what the agenda is while we're on the phone. So underneath the business group in pink there, you see Duncan Ellington to the right, that blue box. I just got to get his picture so I can put that in there. But Duncan is going to be the one leading this call next 4th Wednesday, next month in August. And this is the agenda. So if you guys jump on next month, we'll go through the updated version of this right here. So if you look down, it say beneficiary businesses. And then it says last month, this month, and next month. You see June, July, and August. The businesses next to those months are the businesses who should be getting extra support, financial support for that month in whatever city you're in, whatever zip code you're in. So last month it was plumbers who should have gotten additional support from our people block by block. And this month is carpenters. And then next month is mechanics. Can y'all see that?
Mhm.
Yes. And I need a mechanic.
Exactly. And that's why this is crucial because everyone knows someone. And so when we're talking about it, that allows us to grow that network because that's what this essentially is. It's a network out of this world. So who else know any mechanics? Because we need to link them in so that way they'll be a part of this network going forward. So anyone besides Rady have a mechanic?
Yeah, I have one. My brother's a mechanic.
What zip code is it, if you don't mind me asking?
He's 100 and what 17th or 18th place on off of Halstead. I don't know what
Oh,
zip
that's
code
four
it is.
three. Yeah, that's 4-3. Okay. All right. So Taylor, Reverend Taylor, I'm gonna double back with you so I can get his details. But that's 4-3, 60643 zip code mechanic. We get him in the database so he could be available. Um, Excellent. So hopefully our business owners are electronic in their way of receiving money because if not, this won't apply to them because we're not manually taking money to people. So the way it works is that people electronically will send support to you. We're trying to move in groups of 1,000 people as a unit. So one unit is 1,000, the next unit is another 1,000. So if you got a unit sending you $5 for the month because they couldn't name their 4 Black businesses, that's literally $5,000 coming to you just because we want to see support to you in exchange for you supporting our young people. So that's the purpose of this is to get circulation going between our residents, our businesses, and our students. And by supporting these professionals and these businesses, and they supporting the grades assigned to them, we'll see that circulation that keeps on repeating every single day. Any thoughts on that with this beneficiary businesses box?
Sounds excellent.
No.
Okay, so the next one, it says last month report. This is not factual, but I needed to put this in there so you guys will see what it looks like when we do it. And that's why you see those alphabets, those initials, because those actual Willie Wilson really didn't send $20 to Kale, but that was what should have happened. Doris Warlock really didn't send $20 to Anthony, but that's what should have happened. And the reason I put that there because these are people who are those professions there, corner store, electricians, carpenters, and I want us to have a visual on what this meeting is about. So when you get on the call and you see that your $20 you sent to the carpenter or the plumber, you see that that's your accountability. Yep, I did it. I see it. Okay, KO got it. When it's my turn, I expect Kill to to circulate to me. What's y'all thoughts on that report box?
Looks good.
That sounds like a good way to keep the accountability. Now, when they don't do it, then what happens? Is there anyone to them? I mean,
That's a great point. I would say this, you guys. It's so important to know the spiritual part of this: circulation or suffocation, one or the other. Blood ain't circulating, we suffocate. So even if you don't do the 20, did you circulate anything? Because who knows, your car could have got booted, whatever. You could be in the extreme emergency, but the spirit of it, did you circulate? That's the key. And you can later increase that, get the other 19 in or whatever. But the point is, did you just blow it off? And I think that's the real issue, Rady, is if people are blowing it off, then you can't expect a harvest and you didn't sow a seed. So I would look at it that way. But each group should monitor how they want to monitor their network, because the BW3 group, they may be more stringent than the BW4 group. But what I will say as an administrator, when we're talking to the residents about supporting you, if we find that you are an extractor or taker only, that's gonna dry up real quick, because this is about us growing and circulating and being there for each other, and that means a flow is happening. Does that answer your question?
that was Pamela. Pamela, I asked that question. Yes, that answers it.
Oh, hey, Pamela. So now I just want to direct you to the bottom left box. It says BW4 business groups, and it lists all of them in this one group: the mechanics, the authors. Y'all see that on the bottom left side? All the way at the bottom in the blue, in that dark blue section.
Yes, I see it.
That's when it's your turn. So the month next to it is when it's your turn to receive the blessing, to receive the money from not just the businesses, but the residents. So this is literally your month. And just to give context to that, when we meet people that's doing things for our people in our community, we ask them their birthday month and their worst financial month out the year. And those 2 months are crucial. One, when you came to existence. The other one is if we know as a landscaper your worst month is December. That's why we got landscapers getting the money in December, because it allows us to offset that time period when it might be a down season for you. The purpose of this whole thing is how do we share and circulate so that we can be stronger collectively. So you look here, you see all the months there for each of those industries. Any thoughts on that?
Not for me.
Is this the only list, or on the other months, do you have some other groups?
Yeah, this is the fourth Wednesday group. So this is so it's 4 Wednesdays. So there's a BW3 meeting last week, a BW2 meeting. So every week it's a different set of them. So this is what that looks like. So this is BW3. So this was last week. And if you look down there, you see those are accountants. Those are barbers. You see that in the same location?
Yes.
So every group has, the goal is to get this group to start to flow with supporting each other so that they can grow. And we can ensure that it's not an overload, because in this case, you got 9 businesses here, 9 industries here, whereas BW4 is the biggest one. You see about 12 or 13 there. So it's different, but we're not talking about BW3. I just wanted y'all to see the difference between last Wednesday and this Wednesday. Any thoughts on that?
I think it's a good concept in general. I have one question to ask.
Yes.
And that's simply in regards to a picture or something being on here. Do I have to put a picture or something on? Because right now it's hot as heck and I have to pull off some clothes. So can I listen to this without having to worry about somebody looking at me? That's what I'm concerned about.
Just make sure your camera says stop.
Well, I don't know how to do that. I'm kind of old fashioned, so should I cover the eye or
Yeah,
the,
put some tape over the lens. That's your guaranteed
Lord
way
have
of
mercy.
ensuring we don't see
Okay.
you.
Well, I'm going to
Thanks
have
for
to
that.
do that. Thank
Yeah,
you. I
excellent.
yield.
Excellent, excellent. All right. So that's the last month report. We just went over that, and every group will account for their resources. The key with this, you guys, is that the money is deployed. So we're not holding on to money. It's deployed. And then whoever is receiving it, they're accountable in terms of knowing when it's someone else's turn, you circulate too. So we're not holding no money. It's flowing and circulating. The yellow box is the education box. So every one of these grades here are receiving money this month. They're receiving money. So 11th graders, 7th graders, 4th and 3rd grades, they're receiving money. Out of the 13 grades, these are the grades receiving it. You guys don't have to worry about that because on your end, you're the businesses. That's our education people that's focused on who are the 11th graders, who are the 7th graders, where they at, what competitions they getting into so they can win. So you guys wouldn't have to worry about that part. But I wanted you to see which grades are receiving it, just like which businesses are receiving. What are y'all thoughts on that?
I think that's a good idea. At least you're teaching the children exactly what they should be doing. As I had talked to Rady earlier, she came up with some ideas that have happened already with her and her family and is carrying on into the years her young one was going to college or whatever. And I think it's a great idea. I yield.
And in addition to that, this allows us to establish the channel of communication. And I hate to say it, but younger people, you talking about money, they listening a little bit differently. And so we get to shape that conversation. Hey, you want this? This is kind of what we need to see from you. You can't be winning this $100 in your pants sack. It just changes the dynamics when you're offering something that they look forward to.
I agree.
Excellent, excellent. So now, if we go, I want y'all to see that the alphabet. So y'all see this is BW4, Blue Wednesday, Fourth Wednesday. Y'all see them YTs next to each grade, YT1, YT2, YT3.
Yes.
So that YT is the color yellow. So that's the first one. And then T is Tuesday because every Tuesday is education day. So that's why you see that matched up. Just like every Wednesday is economic day, every Tuesday is education day. So this allows us to stay in that alignment as well. And then the numbers represent which Tuesday, the first Tuesday of the month, the second Tuesday of the month, the third Tuesday of the month, or the fourth Tuesday of the month. And sometimes it's 5 Tuesdays, but for the most part, it's 1 through 4. What do y'all think about that?
It's self-explanatory once you explain it. I mean, it's a good way to keep track of when you're up for anything. So I like that idea. Simple.
And it's creating predictability, and I think that's the hidden jewel in this. Stability is predictability. When you got a home to go home to, that's some stability there versus a homeless person who can't predict where they're gonna lay their head. So all of this stuff is something that keeps repeating, and the more predictability we have in our community, the more stable it's going to be because then you can plan around certain things. You can plan and coordinate. Oh, I know the seniors going to be on Friday, so I'm going to introduce this to the elders on Friday. See, that allows you to not have to rush because Friday is 2 days from now. So that what you just said is key. That those codes is very important so people can kind of predict. The box underneath that is the carpenters because in this group, the BW4, it's the carpenters who's receiving the beneficial money. And so as you can see there, those are some of the carpenters, but this is for everybody's zip code. This says Chicago, but this could be 60609 BW4. And then it won't have the carpenters in Inglewood on there. It only had the carpenters in Chatham in there or the carpenters in South Shore. So this same document can be tailored to the zip code or it can be citywide. In this case, it's citywide. Any thoughts on that?
Not
What
to
happens
me.
if it's over here in Indiana?
Actually, there's a BW4 Indiana. So exactly that every and if it's more than one in Indiana, then it's BW4 Terrytown, BW4 Midtown, BW4 Miller. So it's designed so that it'll go by the zip code. So that way we're constantly getting the relationships established inside each of our territories.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so now I want to take y'all up a notch. If you go back up in that dark blue section and look at that black cat on the top left, y'all see that black cat there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This here is so important. This is cats. This is what we believe is going to allow us to change the world block by block. And the C stands for conventions, the A is awards, the T is for tours, and the S is the summit. The big picture is Chicago's 20 zip codes are all linked to 20 different cities, 20 different countries in Africa, and 20 different career fields. So through Chicago, we're able to coordinate worldwide stuff. Every zip code has a different responsibility and a different date. But the conventions allow us to make certain that we're always physically coming together in a physical place, which is always in Gary, Indiana. And the reason why Gary, Indiana is because it's one of the 5 most important places for Black people in the world to us. Number 1 is Chicago. Number 2 is Gary. Number 3 is Mississippi, Brazil, and Africa. Those are our 5 pillars. And so that's why you see the conventions at the bottom there saying Gary, Indiana. We think that when Gary, which is right next door to Chicago, when our people in Chicago heavily invest in Gary, this will be a mecca, a sanctuary that's going to allow us to control the real estate as a people, the economics, the economy, have people traveling here from all around the world on a weekly basis. So as you see here, these are the 4 Saturdays this month. And every single weekend is 4 different conventions for the whole year. And it keeps repeating every year. So when you look at that cat, know the very first pillar part on that cat are the 48 conventions a year, 48 different conventions a year. What do y'all think about the C of a cat's?
Intriguing.
Intriguing good or intriguing bad?
Well, I think it's good. It's a lot, considering everything. But the way that you break it down, it's easy to understand, in the long run.
And I would say this, Helen, in addition to this, it's the excuse, if we need an excuse, it's
To get
the
together.
excuse. Come on, come on. I'm
Did-
talking like literally truck drivers all around America. Hey man, come on. I'm really going to Chicago, but we got to dip off into Gary. Okay, whatever. As long as you come, we don't care about
Mhm.
that. So it's the excuse so that we're traveling. And for Gary, it's the excuse to ensure that other people aren't buying up the real estate in our community that we are. So before Airbnb even started, we were already on this pathway of us controlling the real estate in our community. And just like the military, dorms are set up when our people are stationed here, they have places to stay that's putting
Mhm.
money in your pocket while they're on a mission. And when they're done with their mission, they may go and be stationed somewhere else. So all over Black America, the goal is to make sure that the real estate is cemented by us. So that's what the conventions are. The A, we just discussed that. Those are the awards, which is literally finding reasons to put monetary support behind our young people. And that's what we collectively want to do in Detroit, St. Louis. We want to always find reasons to recognize and award our people. The tours is designed so that we can fight past our ego. So the ego has allowed us to stay not as empowered as we could be. With the tours, what we're saying is you go ahead and be the best. You're the only one. We get it. But can you bring your best to this one zip code this month? And next month to this other zip code. And then, so if we take your best, that's cool. You'll be the best on Monday. We're going to have the other best on Tuesday. The other best going to be there on Wednesday. So that way we don't get to fighting about why, we can't get along. We just spread it out different days. We got 30 days a month. We're going to have 30 best people, but we're going to do it in this concentrated geographical area. So that's what the tour is designed for. And in this case, it's the carpenters who will be going deploying on tour to do a porch for free for an elder or build a dog house, whatever. But the tour is designed to take your talent and skills on the road to some other place. What do y'all think about that?
It's actually called reciprocity, you know.
There you go.
And so you have to definitely give in order to receive. So that's the way it is. And I have a question though in regards to Indiana, let's say Maryville, Indiana. Well, who do we have here in my area that I could take my car to for
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
body shop? Mm-hmm.
Yep. So we'll talk offline in particular because we do have Dwight and a few other people in Maryville. But just so everyone know that our database is based on you sharing who you know. So like we need to know who you know. So like right now, Rady may have an uncle who works on cars in your zip code, but unless we know, we can't refer that. So the
I
network
see.
is a constant updating, you guys, every second
Mhm.
updating. So I would double back with you for that in Maryville. We do have someone that we trying to get in Hammond, Indiana, to help somebody. So we'll
Mhm.
talk offline on that.
All right, thank you. I
All right.
yield.
So, yeah. So as y'all see this, that concludes this part here. I do want to show you this other document, then we'll get into what you guys have coming up. So this here is what we just went through on the right side. So we went through BW4. So if you go down there to the bottom, that's what we just went through is those professions. Now, I can tell you, I can go through the list of who we know in each of these industries, but that won't net anything. The fact is, as long as they're financially supporting us, and supporting us mean a $1 a month. So that's bedrock. Like that's 30 years straight. That $1 a month we think is crucial in order for us to turn the whole thing around because it's 50 million of us. So when you got half of us doing $1 a month, that's $25 million a month that will finance any projects we want to see happen, and we take turns financing each other's projects. So we think that the dollar is ground zero. Can't get away from that. It's too easy not to be doing it every single month. So when you look at this list here, we just had Brother Willie. He paid the whole 12. He didn't want to do the dollar yesterday as a mechanic because he knew today was the day we was going to be on. So while he didn't get on this call, he just dropped his whole $12 yesterday. We got book authors on here right now, Pamela and Zamra. So they'll give an update on what they're doing with the book authors. Bricklayers, carpenters. KL is one of our carpenters. Corner store, brother Adrian Sams, he's holding our Bill Cartwright books right now on 509 East 47th Street that we're selling Bill Cartwright books. He is housing them inside his corner store called Black Market. So we want people in that zip code to walk there and get their books so we can support this concept I'm going to talk about with Bill Cartwright. But he
Okay.
has a black corner store. Oh, go
Mm.
ahead.
Okay, my question is, I also forgot to indicate, I write books as well. The name of my book, one of my books is America, Land of the Free and Financially Enslaved. I wrote that in 2008 in regards to the foreclosure that I went through and whatnot. And I would like to probably talk with this gentleman to put my book in his store on consignment rather than to have to deal with it on an ongoing basis in the way that I've dealt.
So that's perfect. I'm glad you brought that up so everyone can hear it. And I think I got a picture. We have a lady on, her name is Africa, I believe, but she has a bookstore and she has you guys who wrote books to come in and do a book signing. And so she has the apparatus already built in for that. And she's in 60615 zip code, which is Washington Park, High Park area. So we'll talk offline on that
Okay.
linkage and connection there. What we're doing, well, let me finish this, then I'm gonna come back to the Bill Cartwright, why that matters. So the corner store, the electrician, we did have a new electrician we just met. So I was hoping he could have jumped on Brent so he can kind of hear what this is. Our journalist is Wanda Carter. She's one of our journalists that we support. We also got Ron Carter, a few other people that is in that space. We consider our YouTubers journalists as well. So if you run in the YouTube channel and you presenting content, that falls under this bucket of journalists. Martial arts, our karate people, Larry Tankston is one of our superstars in South Shore. Our lawyers, we actually have, I was hoping our Angela lawyer out of Gary would have jumped on tonight. Marketers, those are branders. They help brand your business so you can increase your sales and so forth. So we do have a few young people that I'm linking with, Helen and Rady, who can help with what they're doing. Painters, and then our superstar plumber who's on here now, faithful warrior Reverend Taylor. He is a plumber that's on here. So that's who's on this call today, should be on this call, and we won't bug them again till the fourth Wednesday next month. Any thoughts on that presentation? Okay.
Well, this is Pamela. This is Pamela. The question that I have is, what is the process for getting actually in touch with the various individuals? Do we share our number on this platform and then they get with us, or do they share their number? How do we connect?
Yep. So it's an and, not or. It's everyone's preference. So right now you can add your stuff, your information in the chat box, but personally, I'm gonna be linking people based on what they say they need. So like we already know we got to link you with Jay. We got to link you with a few other people. So it's really a communication one-on-one, and then we'll do a three-way, or we might just text you the number depending on what the person on the other end, how they want to be communicated to. Does that answer your question?
Yes, it does.
Excellent. All right, good stuff. So
now you have my. I'm sorry, Si. You have my telephone number, but you do not have my email address. So that would be good to have as well, right?
Yeah. We find out what people. So some people love text, some people love email. So whatever both parties love. So like if I'm linking you with Jade and I know she don't check her emails, so I'm gonna ask you to just lean on the texting because you might take longer. So it's gonna be based on each person is the point. Some people are easy at some things other. So I think we stay flexible is the point because everybody is different.
Texting is perfect for me as well. Because
right.
I get thousands of emails and I don't check them as often, but I see it on my phone all the time. So
I learned a long time ago, stay flexible so you don't break, because everyone is different and we'll be all over the place, and we try to make it one size fits all. So, all right. So the takeaway with this whole thing, you guys, if you look to the left, every Tuesday is Education Day. Kindergarten all the way through 12th grade is on the left. Those are our leaders. On those Tuesdays, we're meeting with them about those grades. So right now, if you have any students in your whole orbit that is in need of support, winter coat, winter shoes, whatever, these are the people based on their grade that you will get in touch with me. As you can see, my number's on everything for now, and I will link you to them so we can get them on the roster. So then they will communicate to the right side, those businesses that's linked to them, who would then search to find the money to support them. So this is our Tuesday people working with our Wednesday people. Any thoughts on that? Then we can close that out.
Sounds good to me.
All right. So let's talk about what we're doing with Mr. Cartwright, Bill Cartwright here. So Bill Cartwright is the former center with Michael Jordan, the Chicago Bulls. He and Michael Jordan brought us a lot of excitement back in the day, you guys, when they were winning all those championships, if y'all remember him. And so his network and his connections, I think, is crucial for us to be able to just grow to another level. Reverend Taylor connected us with him. Reverend Taylor, if you want to speak on that, you can. But the bottom line, he wrote a book. It's his autobiography talking about his life. The way I see it, it's about us showing that we have a infrastructure and we have relationships with the community so that we can move products. So with the Wednesday agenda, every Wednesday being the Black boycott, it makes sense that we're looking for businesses that we can support so we can name our four. And so buying these books is one of your four. Now you got to get 3 more before the money's out. So what we did, we took 20 zip codes and we identified a brick and mortar Black business in all 20 of these zip codes. And we started communicating to these brick and mortars to hold at least 2 to 3 books. Just hold 2 to 3 books. We're gonna make sure that we get the people to buy the books before they even get to your doorstep. So they will electronically send the money. They're just coming to your physical storefront to pick up their book. By doing this, what we're doing is we're creating our own economy, which is made up of 3 things: production, distribution, and consumption. So Bill Cartwright produced the books. That's the production. The distribution are our drivers who's dropping the books off to these 20 locations. And then the consumers are us who's going to buy the books. And as we do that, we can then increase more products. But we got to practice. And that's what this represents, the practice here. So this is our governor for 60617, but she also was our driver dropping off books. And of course, she bought one herself. So I just want y'all to see this is what the book looks like right here. Any thoughts on that, you guys? They $20, so they're affordable.
What is the name of the book?
Living life at the center. That was his position. He was the Bulls 7.7 foot, 7 foot center. Yep.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
All right. So this is bigger than Bill Cartwright's book, is what I want to emphasize. So this is about us creating 20 Black brick and mortar stores, knowing each other and allowing us to link drivers to them. So eventually we'll have our own version of products being able to go store to store all over West Side, South Side, and East Side of Chicago.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Bill Taylor, Reverend Taylor, what I leave out?
Yep.
Anything?
No, you covered everything. I had dozed off. Wow.
Oh no, it's all good. I know you out there putting in that long work, so it's all good. So if that's it, let's hear what you guys have coming up, so we'll know and we can support. Who want to go first? What's coming up?
Well, I can start right away and get this over with. I'm going to meet with Rady a little later this evening. We have plans to do some real serious and powerful things regarding ourselves, and there might be 3 of us in regards to certain things. We're chewing it out, but I thank God for the vision, and thank my Creator, of course, for introduction, and through you and through others, the Ellingtons as well. It's a lot of good things going to happen with this group here, and I feel it. And you don't have to be right in someone's face in order to get the grace. You know what I mean?
That's right.
I'm really happy that I'm a party to this. It's letting me align myself with people that are doers and not just talkers. I yield.
Thank you. That means a lot. And what you just said, I want to be real clear about what you just said. My role is facilitator, not doer.
Mm-hmm.
Let me say that again. Facilitator and not doer. And what just happened, Rady and Helen got connected because of facilitation. And now they're getting ready to physically do some stuff. They go do something. I'm not doing that. They go do something. That's the beauty of having those components. We meet people and then we link them together, and then they can go off and do what's in their heart to do. So I want people to be real clear, because I get that question a lot. What do y'all do? No, it's what y'all do. It's what y'all do. What we do is make sure that the relationships stay connected. And that's what these calls are about, making sure that we text everyone, hey, it's time. You can't make it, hopefully next month. We're keeping that administrative part going. Do that make sense?
Yes.
And dollars.
Yes.
Anybody else got anything coming up going on we can support and connect with?
I was going to say, this is Rady, and this has been a blessing for the connections. I will say that. The blessing with Helen, I had another connection, 2 other connections too, and they have all been a blessing to find like-minded people and people that look like me that are on the same level that we can share and grow with. And also the part of being unselfish is just amazing, because that's my spirit. I am not a selfish person. And to meet people like me that are not selfish and want to see us grow and want to see us prosper as people is just absolutely exciting and awesome. I am so excited about this. I'm done. I yield to the next person.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. We go rock and roll, y'all. Just so y'all know what Reverend Taylor looks like. There he is right there in the middle, y'all. Can y'all see him?
Yeah. Mine didn't pop up yet.
It's
Okay.
on my screen. You can't see it on my screen?
I see it.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah. So yeah, that's Reverend Taylor, and he is a staunch supporter on this $1 campaign because he knows if this is doing this now without support, imagine what it looks like when it has our support. So he has been out there preaching in the highways and byways about this need to circulate and not suffocate this concept.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so we're not gonna belabor the point. Anybody got anything else that they want to put out there? Open forum so we can connect. And I text everyone. This is on YouTube, so anyone opposed to their number being shared, just let me know, and I won't share it with the public.
I personally would like to invite everybody that's on this call to take my number, you know, and stuff so we can keep things rolling. The $12, you know, how is that sent? Is that sent by Cash App or what?
Perfect question. And the question I said, are you opposed? Because if not, I compile, like I got everyone's name that I text. So unless you're against it, I'm gonna share that. So I already got this already with everyone that I text to get on, and it's your phone number next to it. So I'm gonna make that public unless you say take my name off, then I won't make it public. So everyone will have each other's numbers, is my point.
Well, I don't know about everyone else, but I'm almost 80 here in a heartbeat. And the things that I've decided to do, I've put it all together on one forum. And so my number that I can be reached regarding the certain things that I do, it's only a few hot seconds, but it's well worth listening to. And I want to share it with everyone because it's pretty interesting. People think I should be sitting at home rocking and eating snuff and, you know, like old folks used to do, but that's not in my vocabulary at all. And I'm going to play this for you real quick and then you'll know what I'm totally about. And just a second, it's going to come right back up. And I'm really proud of myself and I want to get more seniors out here like me. So I have somebody to play with.
For calling HSB Enterprises 365 LLC. Press 1 for FERC 360. Press 2 for 7K Gold and Silver. Press 3 for Think Energy. Press 4, Z Publications. Press 5, Condon Water Machine Distributor. Thank you for calling HSB Enterprises 365 LLC.
That's me. So what I'm saying overall is that we all have multiple skills and we need to use it before we lose it. You know what I'm saying? And just like Rady,
Congratulations.
well, thank you. The invention that Rady has, and all of us are inventors on here. Am I correct?
No.
Oh, okay. I thought tonight was the inventors' night. I'm sorry. But either way it goes, you know, I'm excited about this because we need to get each of us out to do the things we need to do before it's too late. What's happening in our culture right now, we can't depend on who's in the White House, Black House, or Blue House. You know, it's what we have within ourselves from the Creator that's going to make the difference. And so
Yep,
that's
we
just
do for
what,
self. Yep, we do
yes,
for
do
self.
for self.
Superstar Kim
Absolutely.
got on here and didn't say nothing. Kim, how you get on here and didn't say nothing? I see that you've been on here. You're on mute right now. We can't hear you. Y'all need to know this lady here. Come on, Kim.
Yes, hello everyone.
Greetings.
When she asked, "Are we all inventors?" I would say that we are all inventors.
Yes,
We may
yes,
not
we are.
invent a physical product, but we may invent a book or we may
I knew
invent
you
some
was gonna say
clothing.
that. I knew you was gonna do that.
So we
All
are
right,
all
I stand
inventors.
corrected.
Yeah, we're all inventors, and I'm just happy to be here to bring things together, to be with like-minded people that you don't have to explain anything
Ah,
because everybody is on one accord already. So I'm just excited to be here.
well, thank you for the invite.
Okay. Excellent. So we good to go. You guys, again, the books is and all financial stuff for now, only for now, you guys, because I don't want this long term. It's through our website and it's through my phone number for Zelle, Cash App, PayPal is on our website, nationalblockclubuniversity.com. I have everyone in my text, so I text that to you. So it's $20 for the book, and then I'll let you know where you can physically pick it up at because we got them deployed. And then the $1, same thing. I actually recommend you just do repeating. Like on Zelle, you can hit repeat payment and just put the $1 and have it repeat on whatever date you select. That way you don't even have to worry about it. And then in terms of supporting other Black businesses, let's I text you the list and it'll have their Cash App on there. And that's personal. So you don't have to tell everyone you're doing that, but just know that if you're doing that, it's going to allow them to believe in us more, and then they'll support our students more. So that's why that matters. So that concludes what I have, you guys. Any final remarks before we shut down?
Zimra, are you still on? Zimra? Oh, you must sit down.
She
Okay.
might be on mute. I see your phone number here, but she might. Nope, no, she's not. That's Reverend Taylor there. So, but did you want to say something for her, Pamela?
Well, I just wanted to say that when we spoke with you on yesterday, one of the things that we're involved in is book writing, and we're authors. Zimra has already published a book for young people, and I write poems and prayers. So I have two books that I'm still working on getting published. The other thing that we're doing, one of the young ladies mentioned about seniors. We're seniors. I'm a senior. Zimra's a senior, and we understand that seniors don't get the recognition that we should or could, and so every year when Zimra does a concert, she's a jazz artist. And every year when she does a concert, she recognizes individuals who are seniors who have done some awesome things. They don't always have to be celebrities or anything like that. They're everyday people, your family members who have done some wonderful things for their family. And she honors that. Her concert is called Here's to Life, which is Shirley Horn's one of Shirley Horn's theme song, but she's made that the theme of her concert. So I write lyrics for her, and she puts it to music. And her last CD, she had 3 of my songs on her CD. But it's all about love, all about. I heard the 2 young ladies talking about people who are not selfish, people who are loving and willing to work with like-minded people. Zimra and I was just talking about that recently. It is so important because you go everywhere, you meet people here and there, and it's so refreshing to hear people that have the same type of agenda that you do. And I just want to just take this opportunity to thank Reverend Taylor for introducing me to Cy Smith and bringing us to this evening. So you will be seeing a lot of us. I have to
Now,
say,
Reverend
Zimra
Taylor.
is not on here. Yes.
Now, Reverend Taylor said it was before 7th grade that y'all met.
Yeah, it was. It was. We were in grade school together. We were in grade school together. We went to Bond Upper Grade Center on the south side of Chicago, but I think we went to E.S. Wentworth as well as grade school.
No, that's excellent. No, that's excellent. Good
Yeah.
connection. So
Yeah.
we just
Yeah.
we on our way, you guys. We on our way. We do have
Yeah.
Africa linked in. So everything God allowed y'all to invent and create, people in the continent will know and support it. That's the goal, is that it's really global, so we can do whatever God called you to do.
I have one last question before closing. In light of the fact that I already have claimed the victory in the sense of being a cajillionaire, if you will, I want to be able to donate back to the funding and things like this, to get more people involved, especially seniors, and the young people to be around so that they can understand how all of this happened. We both all have had lives that need to be talked about before youngsters have to repeat them in some cases. So I have another book that's called From Welfare to Pipeline Riches. I worked at Trans-Alaska Pipeline 40 years ago. And so that alone is a story. It talks about Chicago and me going to Anchorage, Alaska, and so forth. We all have stories we need to pass down, and encourage one another. And I
Yeah.
made my mind, I'm not going to go away without shining. And we all need to set our lights up so that the children can see and
No
try to
doubt.
replicate it. And I yield.
No doubt. That's it.
Yeah.
All right. So again, you guys, I'm gonna send the text out, and we'll go from there. Okay.
All
Peace and
right.
love.